So basically, we would like to today make a short presentation touching upon the various activities which your EcoBuild and EcoEnergy has been seriously working on, and we have got a very fantastic results, which is almost in some cases looks unbelievable to reach solutions which were unheard of not only in India but at the global scale. So 30 years is a long time, and definitely the R&D which has been happening by your team at different your manufacturing facility in Velapur, or it may be your EcoEnergy division, who has been relentlessly creating value by adopting to different industries like dairy development board and others, is also taking place. So the agenda is simple. We just want to share you actually as a company what we are doing. As a company, what issues are we addressing? We are actually addressing the global issues which a lot of people have been looking forward for. So that's today. I think this is the first time in the history of to introduce this solution, and what more excites us to share these things with shareholders, our employees, and all the other stakeholders of EcoBoard, who have been with us in tough times and also when we are working for it. So if you see today news everywhere, there's a lot of it's just happening now. Europe is under a worst drought experiencing last 500 years. It's happening right now due to the heat waves. And even the East China is also having a lot of issues now due to the cold wave and the heat wave. And now our neighbors, Pakistan, is under floods. And also yesterday, if you see the news, Bangalore is totally submerged in the floods. So it shows a lot of discrepancies in the climate change which is happening, which needs to be addressed. Typically, if everyone knows about it, so the reasons why the climatic change, there's a lot of high carbon emission building materials, overutilization of natural resources, the burning of agro-fiber in the farms all over the country, all over the developing countries is causing far more things, and also petroleum products which are being burnt, and the methane gases which have been taken. So this pretty much everyone are aware of this. There is nothing new which has been told, but how your organization is addressing this this core issue. So typically, if you see EcoBuild, EcoEnergy is addressing both different issues. So if you see the EcoBuild division, it is providing a substitute to high carbon emission building material for steel and this thing. And also the marble and stone has been replaced. And also, instead of burning agro-fiber in the open farmers, they can utilize it into a building material by providing them good value to it. And EcoEnergy division, we are creating substitute to both coal and petroleum products. And CSTR technology, which has been introduced, is leading across the industry as a most proven technology ever adopted by the industry. So first, I'll start off with few points of EcoEnergy division, which is the most promising division of EcoBoard, where all our customers are proud to associate with us, especially for treatment of their waste, where it's a techno-commercially success where they earn efficiently works, and the design is so flawless that even after 30 years, most of our projects are still running. That's a true testimony of our technology, our sincerity in engineering, and even the most highly valued organizations also are unable to achieve this record. So a few things to discuss. One is the CSTR technology, which all of you are much aware of, is introduced by EcoBoard almost 32 years back. Even a lot of technology development has happened. Even we have done a lot of innovations, and still it is continues to be the most adopted and the most proven technology, most cost effective also. So your company is successful in not only working with sugar industries or distilleries. Now we are also introduced into dairy, pharma, and other industries. We are focusing now on compressed biogas technologies using press mud, effluent treatment, and other agro waste, and also different waste which have been generated. Recently, also, if you are aware that we have already executed international orders in this division, so we are also getting global presence in this division. Coming to the EcoBuild division, a lot of things have happened. A lot of new products innovatively has been developed. Almost 40 different products have been developed by your team, by your engineering team, by your QC and everyone who has been relentlessly pushing for the solution. And almost 200 applications have been identified and we have tested. However, we could only introduce 3 to 4 products in the last 2 years, which has got a lot of value in the system. And if you see the EcoBuild division, it's more of a carbon capture where the natural fibers are being already have the CO2. Instead of burning them open field, they are converted to building material, creating a truly CO2 carbon negative solution. And also, if you see in the last 2 years, there's a 360-degree transformation in the EcoBuild division where we are not just manufacturing EcoBoard, but now we are more of a solution-based organization where we are creating solutions to customers using this as a base material, your proprietary material. So as mentioned, there are 40 plus products which have been developed and applications are also there. And if you see the turnover received is just from limited to 5 and 4 applications. However, we have got a substantial indicator of how the market is looking at. So not only we are protecting environment now we are also creating competing with traditional building materials and steel like cement and stones. So we are increased our reach to more potential on stronger markets. The features are immense. We could achieve not only fire rating, we also achieved fire rating, bulletproof, tongue and groove stealth, which are most advanced features. A dream of many, even today, many steel manufacturers are trying to achieve this kind of a solution, which we could successfully do using Agro-fiber as a base material. So this is a plant which I think towards the end of the presentation, Shilpa will be sharing the 2-minute video of the total virtual tour of the plant. So I recommend everyone to see at the end the tour. So my presentation will be incomplete without sharing you the most things which our teams have worked on, the material which has been produced, the projects which we have worked on. So I'm sharing just 4 out of the many projects which have been done. So we can experience them here. So this is basically a cold storage which we have recently done it in Kolkata. So for the first time, we could replace material like MDI, which are made from isocyanate with agro-friendly agro-fibers. G+3 is a massive project. 3 floors have been converted into cold room. I'll share you the video. So not only the material supply, it was total including installation, which would take it up. So this is one of the solution. The next is the most exciting one is the KGF movie, which is a massive success in global and Indian markets, has used the total set. The photo which you are seeing now is totally made of your EcoBoard, Eco Wall. All the solutions have been used there, and it's a fire rated and it's a most advanced solution which is offered to the cine industry now and very cost effective compared to other solutions. So I just want to share you the video also. And Eco Hospital, which we executed for Infosys, you can see the finish, the marble finish, 1 meter height, and the walls which you're seeing are not concrete. It's totally made of agro-fiber using EcoBoard as a base material. So the total solution, the 5 meter height walls, it's a 120 thick panels. The internal structure also, we could eliminate 80% of steel. So even the internal framing is made of Eco Frame, a new product which has been introduced by EcoBoard successfully. So it's a very new hospital, which it looks very aesthetic, in fact, many customers who visited tells it looks like a 5-star hotel or a 5-star hospital. Actually, it's a government hospital funded by Infosys, but in spite of this is how it looks when solution is sustainable. So the last project which I would like to share is now we are in the overseas market. So the technologies, the products which have been introduced has been very much acceptable, not only in Indian domestic markets by good corporates, but also it's now global companies. So the picture which you are seeing is a ultra large project where we could supply almost 6 lakh square foot of panels which have been supplied, all cut to size. Even the engineering is done by us. All the things have been processed at our factory. So your company just not provides the raw material, we do the processing also. And it has completed in a record time. So not only the supplies, the installation has also completed within 1.5 month. So it shows how a 6 lakh square foot, a huge project can be completed in such a short times using agro-fiber as a base material, saving 20% cost to the customer, totally sustainable, and you have reduced the steel component, and it is very cool. There's no heating in the warehouse. So such a huge thing we could achieve, and your organization is very proud of the things have been done by all our employees, both at the factory, in the office, and everywhere. Their hard work is just shows this thing how it we are in the beginning of such a massive things. So all the projects have been executed by your team. So we do multiple things and multiple sites, and it's just not supplying the material. We do the designing, the solution, the execution, the post execution, and we also give 10-year warranty on all our solutions. So our teams are consistently in touch with the customers to check their thing and also to develop even better and better solutions. So this is how they are transformed. So our founder chairman, yes, Raju sir, how he has envisioned a new era. Farmers are not only growing sustainable building materials and also helping to remove CO2, and saving resources has begun. So thank you very much, and thank you for Shilpa for giving me the opportunity to present this short presentation.